Hello everybody, I'm Florenza Viñas. I'm a tour guide in Barcelona. And today I want to introduce you to the Catalan Christmas traditions. So as you can see, I'm holding a log in my hand in here. I want you to meet Caga or Tio. It's a log which brings gifts on Christmas. More exactly, gifts on Christmas. I will tell you the story in a second. So centuries ago, everybody had a fire in their house where they would cook food, where the family would gather, which would keep the place warm. That's how the tradition came, where about 8th of December, they pick the most beautiful log they have, a piece of wood, okay, and they are keeping it until the Christmas Eve. The children are responsible to keep it warm, to feed it, and maybe if they would do a good job, they would receive gifts on Christmas. They would cover the log with a blanket to keep it warm. The log has as well a barretina, which is a typical Catalan hat, a red hat. Today we place dyes, the mouth and the nose, but at the beginning it was not the original version, but we evolved. But first let me go to the name, Caga Tio. Pup, caga, Tio, log. The original name is Tio, log, okay? But because he poops gifts, we kind of replaced it with Caga Tio. On Christmas Eve, the children gather around Caga Tio with a stick and they start singing. Caga Tio, avellanas y turo, si no vols cagar, et donarem un cop de pa. Of course, there are many variations to the song. I just told you the short version so you can get the idea. So what it actually means is poop log, hazelnuts and turron. If you do not want to poop, we're going to hit you with a stick. And that is the moment when the children lift up the blanket, which remember it covered the log in order to keep it warm. And under the blanket, the parents already placed the gifts. So the conclusion is that the log pooped the gifts. That's a really cool holiday tradition, Christmas tradition, isn't it? It's a little bit different than anything you've ever heard. Do you have any traditions like that? Now, the second character I would like to talk to you about today, it's another gentleman called Caganer. In the Spanish tradition, it's very normal to place a nativity scene next to the tree or in your homes. A nativity scene where you describe with small figures the birth of baby Jesus. So you would do Mary, you would have a small figure for Joseph, maybe a little donkey. You would have baby Jesus, obviously, maybe the three wise men. In here, we are going to other extremes, to the point that we're making little gardens, people working the gardens, and animals. It's beautiful. And maybe every year, you keep on adding a little figure to your story, to your nativity scene. But in here, in Catalonia, the star of that nativity scene, it's in fact a typical Catalan boy, which wears again the red hat as Caga Tio, so la barretina, which is squatting because he's taking a poop. Okay, the story has it that he was just passing through the area and he felt the urge to use the restroom, so he hid into a little corner for that. That's why the typical Catalan Caganer, it's hidden somewhere, so it won't be obvious, but you would know it's there. Why is he pooping? Well, there's a simple explanation. Because when the tradition started a few centuries back, poop was used as a fertilizer. I'm sure even today it's used in many places. But the idea was to inspire prosperities, one way or another, in your nativity scene, to bring prosperity, fertility to the soil, into the year to come. So I know it sounds a little bit weird, but there's a meaning behind it. So it's a way of wishing to the household a nice year, a prosperous year, a fertile year. What is interesting is that the image evolved. So today in our Christmas markets, you will find different characters taking this position. Like, for example, the Queen of England, the President of the United States, many local football players, politicians, movie characters. Marilyn Monroe was one of my favorites, so I will show you some pictures with that. So those are our Christmas traditions. There is one left, which I'm going to talk to you about another time. It's about the three wise men. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope one day you will come to Barcelona. If you do, I offer tours, so you have a link in here to my page. And I hope you're having some wonderful winter holidays. Goodbye.